Hi, everybody. I'm here with April. She's our sales director. Just giving it an interview with her so everybody can meet her and understand what she does for us and see why she wanted to be with us in our journey with GFI. Hi, April.
Hi, thanks for having me.
Hi. All right. Well, what brings you to GFI? What makes you excited to work with us?
It's super funny because I was invited to the Facebook group of GFI and I saw like just how nice the community was, and I got to know the people in there. And when Stephanie was talking about like, hey, I'm looking for somebody who's interested in sales, I was like, you don't even know. Like, I love sales. That's been a big part of like my work experience. And when I got to know a little bit more about her vision and how it can really impact other people, impact parents like myself. I have a daughter who was born 3 months early at 2 pounds even, and my mother-in-law, my cousin, my aunt, they've all been affected by breast cancer and things like that. Just the impact and her vision just really hit me on a personal level, and I already knew like what a great environment GFI was. So between GFI, between the environment, the company values, and then of course the vision, I just felt like I needed to jump on board.
Oh, that's always exciting. Yeah, this is actually a really exciting time right now. So then, tell us a little bit about your background in sales.
Definitely. So I've been in marketing and sales since probably I was 15 years old. I was that kid who was like 12 and 13, semi homeschooled, and I was very independent. And I decided that I wanted to make my own money and to splurge as I please. So I was making MySpace backgrounds and selling them, and I was creating blog templates and selling them on the internet. And I was like this natural entrepreneur. And then as I became a single mom, I ended up getting really hands-on, deep end of marketing and sales because I knew that was just something I was good at. And I love people and connecting with people and the psychology of it. And then as I became a Navy spouse and our first duty station was in Japan, I realized, sitting in this like 8 by 12 room HR office with this amazing spouse next to me, and we're filling out this application forms. It's like this huge packet, and she's telling me about her her education, her experience, and she's like, yeah, I'm finishing up my master's degree, and she was talking about like all this experience she had and what she does and what she loves to do. And I'm just sitting there looking at my application. I was like, oh my god, we are both fighting for the $7 an hour job. And we looked at each other, and I'm looking at my like experience, and for somebody who went to college but never was able to finish, I have like random credits, probably like 34 in tons of different degrees and programs and stuff. I realized that there had to be something more, especially for military spouses who were moving around. I was a military brat. My dad served for 22 years as a Marine Corps, or in the Marine Corps as a Marine. And I remember seeing my mom go through a lot of the things that I was going through and that my friends and my neighbors were going through. And I was like, there had to be something more. And so I got into virtual assisting, and I ended up building an amazing career out of that. When I had my daughter 3 months early, actually ended up building a 6-figure digital marketing agency from the NICU. And then once I sold that, I became super passionate about helping other military spouses, kind of re-identify themselves, find their identity outside of the military, outside of being a spouse, and as well as build a career through their own skills that they had, not just education, but their own true passions, their own skills that they could do remotely, and that was location independent. So sales and marketing and, working remotely, that's like been my passion, and that's what I've been doing for almost, I'm like 26, so I'm like 10 years, 10, 11 years. So that's kind of like where I told Stephanie, I was like, hey, if you need help in this department, I can jump on board. You can throw me in the deep end, and I can get things done.
Oh, that's exciting. I definitely need somebody like you on our team.
I appreciate it. I like to feel needed. I'm an Enneagram 3. So if you don't know what an Enneagram 3 is, I am a challenger. I'm a workaholic. I always tell people, I say that as a compliment. I love to work. I'm very career orientated kind of person. I love being a mom, love volunteering, but like my heart, my soul is really into like my career, and I'm so passionate about helping other businesses and things like that and seeing other people's visions come to life. So I like to be like that kind of person. So this seems like such a great fit for me to be challenged consistently, but also make a difference.
That's exciting. For us to have you, we are the lucky ones. Definitely.
So sweet.
So where do you see yourself in the future? I mean, right now we're looking at future, which is what, months
Mm-hmm.
versus years right now because of the coronavirus. Where do you see yourself in GFI, say within the next, say, 6 months? Where do you expect the company to be under your sales guidance?
So I am super excited because I'm so passionate about our marketing, especially it's influencer marketing. If you don't really know what influencer marketing is, I really want you guys to think about our brand ambassadors. That's influencing marketing. Everyone has the ability to be an influencer. If you can influence just one person, you're naturally an influencer.
Mhm.
And so I am hoping within the next 6 months to develop such a strong, united program, especially for military spouses, male and female, and to kind of come together in this program to not only support their own livelihood so they can get paid, build a career out of it, but also to support the foundation and the core values of GFI.
Oh, that is exciting. Being a military spouse as well, and being in the military with my spouse for now 20 years, this is something that's exciting and has to move around. So I'm so excited to be working with you with this. This is exciting. I know we mostly see Stephanie on here, but she's like, she gotta show my face. So I'm making everybody else show their faces too, more
Yeah.
than just me. Right. I'm glad you are in the sales department. I like numbers and running the background, so that's more my thing. But this is awesome that you're on with us and bringing on more people as well. So, well, this is exciting. Oh my goodness. You can really how excited that I am with this as well, because we're all home, all military spouses, so we can work all around the world. Because we plan on definitely traveling while doing the same thing, right?
Yeah, definitely. It's so funny because I run my other business while doing this, and I do public speaking. Right before all of this happened, I actually had just flown back from Florida. Thankfully, like we didn't catch anything, but I was a speaker at PodFest, which is like this um, amazing event for podcasters
Mhm.
around the world. Like, I mean, there was over 3,000 people who flew from like I think somebody was from Egypt and Asia and Canada and Australia and all kinds of places from California and Florida. And it was so cool because that's what I'm super passionate about. And I'm super excited to bring a lot of that to GFI and to bring those just opportunities as well, because I really I like to think of myself as an innovator, and I really want to challenge a lot of the things in marketing. And I think that we can really use the loyalty with military spouses in the military community and to really pivot the influencer system and make something really cool out of it.
That's exciting. Can't wait to be here with you 6 months from now because this is so exciting. All right. Well, is there anything else that you would like to say before we close this?
I would love to just say that if anyone has any questions about working with GFI, about getting into sales, it's not as scary as anyone may think. It's really fun. Or who's interested in getting into like our brand ambassador program, definitely just reach out, ask questions. I think what's really cool is that we are going to be testing a lot of different things, and it's not going to be perfect right away, but we are going to develop something. Like, I can say 100% that we are going to develop something so great and so impactful for our community. So if you want to be a part of that, or if you just want to reach out and have some questions, feel free to reach out.
Wonderful. Well, thanks for talking with me today, and we'll talk with you soon again. Have a great night.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Bye bye.